Another week, boys, and another TWAB. This week at Bungie, we revamp Trials of Osiris. 7 years of Destiny, 7 years of space magic, 7 years of friendship we've made along the way. It's still hard to comprehend how much time has passed and how much has happened since we took our first steps as Guardians. Want to take a trip down memory lane? We've whipped up a short and sweet article to talk about early inspirations for the Destiny universe and a fun story from the Destiny 1 reveal. That's right, guys. Today is the 7-year anniversary of Destiny, and man, has so much changed in 7 years. It's kind of crazy. But the humble beginnings of Destiny, starting off as just Project Tiger, its original artwork. I don't even know if Bungie themselves knew what they were trying to make. They've just kind of just made it up as they went along. Some of us married up to that vision long ago. Some of us are still needing convincing. All in all though, guys, it's been an incredible 7 years. Now moving on. Trials of Osiris returns. Turning to the live game, tomorrow marks the return of Trials of Osiris, which, by the way, I can't believe we're still calling it Trials of Osiris, but technically speaking, Osiris hasn't really done anything wrong, as he wasn't really Osiris. But still, I was expecting like a name change to Trials of Saint 14 or something along those lines. While we've already discussed upcoming changes, we like to have a quick refresher about the main event. Trials of Osiris goes live at 10 a.m. Pacific on September 10th, 2021, and if you're reading this TWAB right as soon as it's published, that's tomorrow. For those who may have never played Trials before, this is our in-game offering for PvP, featuring high-stakes elimination matches leading to loot, high-stat armor, exclusive weapons, and some cosmetics for those who can finish 7 games in a row without losing. If you're able to go flawless, adept rewards await you at the Lighthouse. We've made some changes to the formula in hopes of making Trials more accessible to a wider audience and more rewarding than it's ever been. Now, Trials of Osiris, the revamp begins. The short and sweet summary: we've overhauled the loot structure of Trials to grant more rewards, even if you're not winning full matches. Trials Reputation has been added, which will unlock trial Ingrams and other rewards on Saint 14 through a given season. We have a few rule set changes, such as resetting ammo and reducing rounds to 90 seconds, but nothing too major there. In a few weeks, we'll also be introducing trial labs, testing out deeper changes to the mode to see what plays best. As a final note, Trials Access now requires purchase of the current yearly expansion to aid in our game security efforts. Check here if you haven't seen the update to our security policy. That's right, guys, we made an entire video breaking down all the changes coming to Trials. Things like Trials Reputation, the loot structure, loot requiring rounds won and not necessarily games won. Again, adept rewards and cosmetics are still going to be locked behind flawless, but everything else will be obtainable. And things like matchmaking for Trials, a paywall, and overall matchmaking parameters being skill-based matchmaking on top of card-based matchmaking. Will it work out? Will this be the formula Trials of Osiris has been needing all along? Boy, I hope so. And we're gonna know for sure tomorrow, because we're gonna be streaming it live over on Twitch, fellas. And you're either gonna jump into the stream and see a very happy Aztecross, or you might see an angry cross. I don't know. Depends if we run into any cheaters. But again, what's special about tomorrow is BattleEye will now begin to issue bans automatically. No longer will there be a vetting process. If it detects you cheating, it will immediately issue the ban. Now this season, Trials begins with a new legendary linear fusion rifle to the loot table of Destiny, introducing Reed's Regret, packing some stasis damage and the ability to roll some fun perk combinations like triple tap and vorpal weapon. Paired with particle deconstruction artifact mod, this is a weapon that you won't want to miss. That's right, guys. Actually, if firing line ever gets fixed, it's actually doing less damage than what it's intended. 14% on linears, something like 6% for machine guns. Like, it's terrible. It's supposed to be doing 20%. Once it gets fixed though, triple tap, ionized battery, and firing line 100% going to be the meta for heavy weapons. Now, Saint 14 has refreshed his vendor inventory, giving Guardians the ability to target additional rolls on loot that they previously acquired. This can be comparable to focusing Ingrams at the Umbral Decoder in the Helm. So get out there, earn some Ingrams, and have at it. Patch notes as follow: Trials Reputation internal system has been rebuilt, aligning with that of other ritual reputations. Reputations gained per match is scaled by the number of rounds won on a ticket. Ah, okay. Trials passages are now account scoped. Purchasing the same ticket on an alternate character will not reset the ticket wins. Passage of Ferocity is now available from the start. Passage of Wisdom is no longer available. Passage of Wealth now requires 7 wins, and unlocking a passage now unlocks it for the rest of the season. Oh, so it's not a week in, week out unlock. I like it. Replace the weekly 3, 5, and 7 win challenges with Win Rounds Challenge. A new 7-win challenge is available on Saint 14. Removed weekly bounties. Now, made changes to the rule set. Trials of Osiris round time reduced to 90 90 seconds. Trials of Osiris, each round starts with fresh special ammo. That's right, you cannot carry over special ammo between rounds. This is to stop the snowballing effect that we talked about when breaking down all the trial changes. Crossplay must be enabled to participate in Trials of Osiris. Oh, I didn't even know that. Wow. Okay then. Added third-person camera restricted tooltip and loading screen hints to Trials, Elimination, and Showdown. Look, just to circle back to crossplay. This doesn't necessarily mean crossplay is working, right? Like, this doesn't necessarily mean crossplay is active for matchmaking, does it? No. I think it's still opt-in. I think they just want you to have crossplay enabled. Dude, if Bungie just goes out and cuts crossplay on for all of Trials, boy, that's gonna be fun. Now, Trials of Osiris now requires purchase of the currently yearly expansion. Currently, that is Beyond Light. Starting on February the 22nd, 2022, that will be the Witch Queen. Again, it's a paywall, fellas. People are gonna still cheat, or at least attempt to cheat. You hope anti-cheat picks them up, and whenever they get banned, instead of them just jumping right onto another free-to-play account, now they actually have to pay. Now, Bungie states, good luck to all in the hunt for loot. Good luck to all in the march towards the lighthouse. Good luck to all who are just showing up to help a friend out. And who knows, maybe you'll fall in love with this elimination mode like many have in the past. See you on the battlefield. Guys, we'll be, of course, playing this live, but tomorrow after we get off the stream, I'll be making a breakdown video of Trials, essentially how to navigate the new system, what feels the best, of course. In my opinion, it's really hard to narrow down what the meta is until Trials of Osiris comes out. Trials is what fleshes out the meta. Also, for me personally, the map really dictates what I'm gonna use. Regardless, we'll be playing with all those things starting tomorrow, and I'll be narrowing down what feels the best currently in Trials. Now, moving on to BattleEye soft launch update. Ah, yes, here we go. At the start of Season of the Lost, we announced the soft launch of BattleEye anti-cheat in Destiny 2. Throughout the soft launch, we've been iterating and improving our ability to detect various cheats that have negative impacts to competitive experiences within the Crucible, as well as other cheats used to get a leg up in PvE activities. While we're still deep into our soft launch window, we want to share a short progress update with you. We've been able to detect and remove numerous players attempting to circumvent our cheat detections while building upon the fresh foundation that BattleEye has provided us. While we don't have any specific numbers to share, we did want to note that our soft launch is going well enough in fact that we're going to begin rolling out automatic bans for a variety of cheats just in time for the first Trials of Osiris weekend. While we're excited for this development, there's no silver bullet in the ongoing efforts against cheating. The team will remain vigilant, continuing to improve our detections and investigate reports. If you encounter any potential cheater within Destiny 2, please use in-game report tools or our contact form on Bungie.net. Any additional information that you can provide is always greatly appreciated by our teams. If you'd like to learn more about our integrations of BattleEye anti-cheat software, feel free to check out our support article. All right, guys, there it is. BattleEye will begin to issue automatic bans starting tomorrow. Now, I don't know what your Crucible experience has been like here lately. It may be sweaty, but overall, I have not found myself accusing people in my play sessions anymore. And I used to do that all the time. Like every other game, I would play somebody that I was like, yo, this guy is sus. And sure enough, I would go check out their profile and there would be like a VAC ban on record or some other ban on record with a lot of comments on the profile page accusing that person of cheating. I really think with the death to recoveries, with the anti-cheat that will now be issuing automatic bans, and with the paywall, this is about to be the healthiest Trials of Osiris has ever looked. Outside of that, guys, a hotfix was issued today. The barriers around the Scorched Cannons and the Fallen Walker public events will no longer repel players. Players will no longer get stuck in the Broodhold Strike or Wolfship Turbine Lost Sector. The Warlock's Nova Warp will blink if Hold Sprint is active. Strike streaks will no longer be broken. The Danger Zone perk now correctly grants more blast radius on rocket launchers. The Sweet Spot of your Triumph now correctly progresses when killing Vex Wyverns with precision damage, and the Dawn Course exotic Warlock helmet correctly extends burn damage on enemies. Wow, it wasn't even extending burn damage? You mean to tell me it's supposed to be even better? All right, we got to play with Dawn Course tonight. Outside of that, guys, these are some of our known issues. Nothing here mentioning firing line. Hopefully Bungie will pick up on that. I actually think explosive light and firing line both are bugged. Just my thoughts. Now, as a final note here from DMG, on a personal note, this will be my last TWAB for a while. In just a few days, I'll be tying the knot, so to speak. A wonderful Titan entered my life a few years ago. Last year, they asked me a question I will never forget. After so many months of planning and preparation, we've nearly reached our wedding date. It's been a long time coming, but thankfully, the countless releases, seasons, patches, and hotfixes have kept us busy. To say I'm excited would be an understatement. Editor's note, aw. After the ceremony, we'll be taking some time off to relax and slay some raid bosses and maybe even a Trials Carter too. But don't worry, Cosmo will be at the helm for all things community, and DPS will be on tap to assist every Guardian in need of technical assistance. Keep things lively for them, will you? Thanks for being an awesome community. I'd be lying if I said I wouldn't miss you. It's gonna be hard not to check in from time to time. In any case, I'll see you again in October, just in time for the Festival of the Lost. Much love and see you again soon. Cheers, DMG. DMG! Congratulations, man. I couldn't be prouder. I know you're a hunter, man, but a Titan won your heart, and that's what I like to see. Guys, that is your TWAB for this week. Let me know in the comments below what you think. Again, we will be live tomorrow streaming Trials. I am so hoping, this is it, fellas. I am so hoping that the thumbnail to the Trials review video this weekend will be Trials is saved and not Trials is still shite. Please, please, Trials be not shite. Fellas and ladies, thank you all for coming and watching. And as always,
Slap that like button like your mama told you right.